Well, hi there folks. So what have we got here then? Well, a company called Razordon kindly sent me this small chopper for review. I hadn't heard of Razordon before, but looking at their website, they're a company that was started in 2014 and specialise in radio controlled helicopters. Website well worth a look. Some absolutely beautiful helicopters on there, big ones, small ones, a really good selection. The one I've got here is, I believe, a new arrival. It's a beginner's helicopter, twin rotor, as you can see. It's the v398, which has actually got a missile launcher on it, which is something I've not seen before. It's got a 6-axis gyro and it's got altitude hold. Let's take a closer look. What have we got here then? Quick start guide. The little chopper. We've got a little transmitter that looks like it takes 4 AAAs, 2 each side, obviously not supplied. And we've got charging lead and spare rotor blades, missiles for the missile launcher, and a little screwdriver. So I'm going to give it a charge, find some batteries, read the manual, and then we'll take a closer look and fly it. Right, batteries are in, helicopter is charged. This is the remote control. As you can see, 2 joysticks. This one just goes up and down, that is throttle. This one goes up and down and left right. Now the way these kind of choppers fly is you control altitude by the throttle, obviously, and as I say, it's got altitude hold, so it does a nice hover actually, and this flies forward and this rotates the helicopter. Now the way you steer it then is, if you want to go forward, you press right hand stick forward. What happens is the tail rotor spins, lifts the tail, and it goes forward. But if you want to turn, what you have to do is rotate and then press forward again. So you're constantly turning and pressing forward, and of course changing altitude as you go. It is described as an indoor flying model, but on a totally windless day it'd be fun to fly outdoors, and I'm looking forward to trying that. If you're not familiar with these small flying helicopters, generally speaking the twin rotor ones are much easier to fly than single rotor, and I have flown both types. Twin rotor is much better for beginners. As far as transmitter goes, I mentioned joysticks, on-off button. You've got 4 buttons on the top. Right hand buttons are for the missile launcher. To load them's easy enough, they just push into the barrel below the chopper, and then you've got single shot or you've got rapid fire. The other buttons, this is rates, 1 beep low rates, 2 beeps high rates. Pressing both of the front buttons at the same time will give you an emergency landing. And this is automatic takeoff and land. Press it once, whoa, it's gone up. Press it again, it comes down. It does come up very quickly, as I discovered, because I was a bit careless before I read the manual and I had it sat on the deck here. I pressed that and it just rocketed up. But the idea is it will take off and hover at, what does it say? 1.5 meters. So I say make sure you've got 1.5 meters space above before you actually hover it. And one word of warning, if you're a beginner to this stuff, either wear some glasses or sunglasses, keep it away from your face and your eyes, because it's only a small helicopter, but one of those hitting you in the face could take your eye out. Right, operation. To initiate the helicopter, it's turn on the chopper first, like so. You can see the lights are flashing. Turn on the transmitter, short press, push the lever up and down, and as you can see the lights have changed their flash. Now pushing it up 1 just gives it on a nice slow idle, and pushing it up again and it will take off. Pull the throttle down and it will stop. And as I said, you've also got auto launch and auto land. I have flown a few of these mini choppers over the years, including single rotor types, but my top tip to a beginner, if it looks like you're going to crash, and chances are you will crash, whack the throttle down to the bottom. It will fall out of the sky, but there's a pretty good chance it won't be damaged. Plus the good news about this particular heli is There are loads of spares online if you do get any breakages. Anyway, enough of this waffling on. Let's get on with the exciting bit, my test flights, and I might surprise you at the end with an outdoor flight and even a successful landing on the pad. Right, first step, turn on model, place it on the ground facing away from you, short press on transmitter, turn it on, move the stick up to the top and bottom and it's bound. Missiles are loaded. The mission is demonstrate auto takeoff, demonstrate manual takeoff and landing, and fire the missiles. So let's go. First off, we're doing auto takeoff. That is left hand button, quick press, and it should take off and go into an auto hover at about 1.5 meters, drifting a little bit forward. With missiles then, it's a little bit nose heavy. So I'm giving it some right hand rotation and pushing the stick forward to swing round a bit. I'm going to come down here, back a little bit on that right hand stick, down a little bit, rotate, and I'm going to quick fire the missiles. Maybe you saw them, I hope so. Come round a bit and I'll do an auto land. Try and land it with it facing away from me. Pull it back on that right hand stick, auto land. There we are, and you can see the missiles on the carpet, they come out fast. That was multi-shot. Okay, manual takeoff, left hand stick up one, it's in idle. Gently open the throttle, left hand stick, and even opening it gently it comes up pretty fast. Now I'll give it a little bit of right hand rotation and hold that while pushing it forward, and with auto altitude hold it will go round and round nicely in circles, a little bit more forward. So once you get used to this and then a little bit more altitude, quite controllable and nice to fly. A good little beginner's helicopter. So I'll come forward a bit, rotate that way, and I'll do a manual landing, which is, I'm going to come back a little bit there and back a little bit. I'll close the throttle gently, and there you are, manual landing. So great fun to fly indoors. Perfect for those rainy days when you can't get out and fly, or perfect for a beginner who wants to get into chopper flying. But I tell you what, I'm feeling a bit adventurous. Let's go outside, not too much wind on the trees. We'll have a quick flight outside. Wish me luck. Right, quite calm in my garden at the moment. Let's give it a little outdoor flight. And it's doing okay. It's nicer flying it where there's a bit of space, I must say. I might even risk, whoa, that was auto land. Auto take off. What I was going to do was risk high rates. Oh yes, it's alright outside actually. It's alright outside in the calm. But it is easily carried by the breeze. Right, this is high rates. It is quite quick on high rates. But not terrible. Let's see if I can do a precision landing. Precision landing on the helipad, shall I? Oh. Well, almost a precision landing on the helipad. Right, let's see if I can do it is actually being blown around a bit now. Let's see if I can do a precision landing. Oh, that's the wind. The wind's taking it back. I still can't quite get it, can I? Right, precision landing. I got it right that time. And just to show you, I can actually do better than that in 0 wind. So there you are, great little beginner helicopter, and it won't break the bank. It'd make a nice gift for somebody if you want to get them into flying radio control, but also good little chopper if you want to actually start learning how to fly small choppers. But that's all for now. If you've enjoyed the vid, please give it a like, helps my algorithms, and please check out some of the other stuff on my channel. Loads of flying stuff, mostly RC aircraft, a few drones, even some paragliding, paramotoring, and all kinds of other weird stuff. I'll put a couple of buying links below. They are affiliate links. If anyone does buy, I might earn a very small commission, which helps me keep my channel going. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll catch you all again later. Have fun, fly safe, and see you soon.